Hey everyone, I was just listening to the Smiths and I paused it so I could make a baking video for you guys. But tonight we're making chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so I have everything I need here. Right, and we're gonna brown the butter. So this part is kind of hard, okay? Not really, if you know what you're doing. But so vanilla, light brown sugar, I have little chocolate morsels or chips, and I have a bar. I'm gonna use dark chocolate and then semi-sweet chocolate chips, just so I can make it real chocolatey and nice. And I have 1 egg, and I think they said you need baking soda and you need cornstarch. They didn't say granulated sugar, which I'm very surprised about. I'm very surprised about that, but I guess we'll put that away. And I've set the oven to 350. But the dog's coming. He sensed I'm baking. Freddy, say hi. Literally, you can't even see him. Silly. Alright, I didn't record the process, but the butter has been browned quite beautifully, I might add. And now we have to, I don't know. Okay, now that we have everything kind of organized, not really, it looks very bad here. But okay, so now I'm going to get the brown butter, put it in this bowl. That's what brown butter is supposed to look like, darling. Let me tell you, it smells heavenly. And into the freaking bowl you freaking go. But that's not, well, actually I need this because I don't want to burn. We dipped it a little bit, but this is clean, don't worry. Oh my god, that is, genuinely, I almost burned my hand off. Okay, this is what, you need like a very light pan and like maybe, okay, I can't do this. We're just gonna mix it for a little bit and that's good. And we're gonna add brown sugar. So you need 2/3 cup of brown freaking sugar. So that's actually, I think it's like, you use 1/3 cup twice, because I don't have a 2/3 cup. Look at that, delicious. Oh, we got some extra. Definitely got some extra. Okay, you want it to be packed, right? You want it to be packed, because you want it real sweet, real tasty. It's already too long in it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys this because I feel like you would like that. We want to mix up the, oh, you need to whisk it. I didn't let it cool like this. It's splashing, let me tell you. Okay, so it says add the brown sugar to the butter and whisk until glossy and smooth. Add the egg and vanilla. Okay, we'll be right back because this is looking thick, not smooth. Okay, I'm back. That's as smooth as it's gonna get. Now we add in the vanilla. So it says 1 to 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract. So we're gonna do 2. Okay, we don't like skimping. And some extra, and some change. That's 2. Do you think that's enough? I don't think that's enough, you guys. Okay. Now we add, should we just mix it a little more? So we crack in the egg, hopefully without getting any. That was freaking amazing. Okay, that was pretty freaking good of me. And then it says to mix it, add the egg and vanilla, whisk until thick, lighter and shiny. Okay, so break up the egg. Hopefully we're not cooking it because this butter was so genuinely hot. But guys, I can't explain to you how amazing this smells. That's thick. That is freaking thick. I can't, maybe I could just bring you guys towards me. She's looking thick with a double C. Okay, now in a separate bowl, so this is done for now. Whisk together the form. You're gonna see how, because I don't have my measuring cups with me right now. So I have to use these cups. 170 grams is supposed to be about 1 1/3 cup. So what we're gonna do is use the scale, turn it on with the cups on it. So we just get a gist. Okay. 137. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we need 1/3 flipping cup. We fluff up. This is something I just learned. Fluff up the flour a little bit. You get a nice little stack. I'm using like a little baby spoon, literally. So this helps. I guess. I don't know. I did not need 2 cups for that. You take a little bit off the top. And you know what? I think 179 is perfectly fine. Look how, wow, that's gorgeous. That's freaking gorgeous. And so we add this to the bowl, straight in there. This cup I didn't use, so I'm just gonna put that to the side so I know. Cornstarch, and baking soda. So the cornstarch is half a teaspoon. Oh girl. The estimation for half a teaspoon. This is half. Yeah, half a teaspoon of cornstarch. I don't know why I said it with an accent. Last time I used cornstarch, the cookies came out really delicious. I don't know if it was maybe because I got better at baking or if it was the cornstarch, but whatever. I need baking soda. I think it's like, girl, how am I supposed to get 3/4 teaspoon? That's half and 1/4, right? I'll be right back. 3/4 of baking soda is a lot, but I don't know. 1/4, maybe I should do 1/4 and 1/4. What's that? Girl, don't ask me. Like, I feel it's gonna taste weird, right? Maybe I'll put a little less because baking soda spreads. A ver, there we go. That was so unnecessary. I thought I dried this. You're kidding. Didn't really want to look like a clown, even though I've got water everywhere now, but it's okay. All right. We don't add salt, I guess, because there's already salt in the butter. And we put a shit ton of baking soda. I feel like baking soda makes shit just real salty, in my humble opinion. This is really thick. I'm gonna need it. Oh, because it cooled. Ooh. Yummy. I'm gonna add in the flour. Just little by little, but not really. I don't have the patience. Once you mix it, it should look good. Dude, this is looking chopped, might I add, but just trust the process. Just trust the very long and arduous process. With the chocolate. Girl, where's my spoon? All right, I washed my hands for the 50th times and I'm holding it with a napkin. So I'm very sanitary. And now I'm gonna chop the chocolates. Duh. Okay, so I actually don't think I'm gonna need this because it's not even that, this is like not even that much. It says to do 100, girl, how much? 120 grams. I'm gonna chop the freaking chocolate. My phone is literally on the edge. Don't trust me with the knife. God. Girl, that's, oh, it's actually not that bad. The cookie dough has to be about 50 grams. I usually do 70, guys. So that's very little. And we can wait on this for eco-friendly type shit. This is the inside, so it's clean. Or should I get a plate? I have a plate. I'm done. Like I said, don't trust me with a knife. I'm gonna save some chocolates. Let's say like 8. I don't know how much this makes, bro. This looks very small. Let's do that and call that a day. And then I'm gonna mix it in with the dough. Not the freaking pose for the eruption. Let's get this started. Looks pretty freaking delish. I would eat that. Right, so I've decided I'm gonna go wash my hands so I can deal with the dough. Now right here with the plate, and currently it's at 0 grams. It was right here the whole time. Okay, and now, so it has to be 50 grams. Girl, I don't know, is that 50? 52. Hey, so I'm gonna line my baking sheets with parchment paper. This is so small. Guys, this is so small. You see, it's baby size, it's bite size. I like everything to be exact. I'm an exact kind of freak. Right. Okay, next plot. She's an oily girl. And I have another baking sheet, so I'm gonna get that aside for now. Don't play with me. He knows I'm not to be played with. How's that 38? You're lying. Then plop on some chocolate. Some yummy chocolate. I'll lift it up so you guys can see what I'm actually genuinely doing. Look, Mom. No. The next batch, this batch. Hold on. Very beautiful batch. This is my pan for the freaking thing. I'm not a professional YouTuber, guys. I'm just a little niche micro YouTuber. All right, so they have a few minutes left, but this is what currently they're looking like. I don't want to leave it open for too long, but they look quite good. Okay, the cookies are done baking. This is what they look like. It said 8 to 9 minutes. I did 10 because I didn't want them to be raw. I don't want them to be raw, but you have to leave it to cool anyways. But they're looking pretty flippin' fantastic. And I did the poke test. It's still soft, but maybe I should have just listened to the 8 to 9 minutes, but it's fine. I took some bites.